Hello, welcome or welcome back to my YouTube channel. Bang! Are you okay? You want to say hi? I have got a market coming this Saturday. Hello, welcome or welcome back to my YouTube channel. You're making a lot of noise, mister. You make it. Hey, don't drink my tea, don't drink my tea. Afterwards as well. Welcome or welcome back to my YouTube channel. I have got a market coming up this Saturday, so I thought I would turn the camera on and show you a little bit of the market preparation that I am doing in the run-up to the market. I will also bring you along for a little bit on the Saturday, on market day, and then do a little breakdown for you afterwards. So I am starting today on Wednesday. As I said, the market is on Saturday and I've got a few little bits to do. In terms of stock, I am pretty happy with the amount of stock that I've got. I think I've got about £1,600 worth of stock, so I'm super happy with that. I've got some really good numbers in terms of the small items and my mid-range items, so I think I've got enough variety of things. However, the weekend after this I have two big markets on at the same time. My partner is going to do one, which will be the arrival of Santa at Rufford Abbey, and then I'm going to do the other one, which is the Rutland Women in Business. That's the Friday, Saturday, Sunday. The arrival of Santa is the Saturday and Sunday. I am really sorry if you can hear that bit of background noise. That is my cat. He is currently playing with this like little scrunchy thing that my friend gave me because apparently cats love them, and she was correct, they do. If you watched my last video, we recently rescued a kitten. As of today recording this, that was a week ago today, and he has really come out of his shell since. You can probably hear him messing with the little scrunchy toy that we've got. He's also messing with the bin bag and things like that, and I'll probably add in a few of the bloopers of him climbing up here and stuff like that. He's very happy. So yeah, he's really come out of his shell if you watched the last video, if you wanted a little update. Yeah, his eye is much better now. He had a checkup at the vet's on Monday and they're very happy with him. He is officially our kitty now. He will be getting his normal vaccinations that cats get. In a few weeks time they recommended that we wait until he finished with his eye drops, because he's just got eye drops at the minute, and then he had some antibiotics and stuff like that. They just recommended that we waited for all of that to be out of his system. I've had a cat before, but when I was very young, so I had nothing to do with vet checkups and stuff like that. I believe we're going to need to get him microchipped. I'm not 100% sure if that's a legal requirement in the UK or not, but regardless we'll get him microchipped anyway, because obviously he currently isn't chipped because he was a stray. He's really a happy little boy and he loves to play and stuff like that. We've not quite introduced him to the dog yet. Well, we have briefly, and it went well. We're doing a lot of just scent swapping at the moment and taking it slow. Our dog is still a little bit reactive to the scent of the cat and when he sees the cat through the baby gate, but he's calming down a lot more with the fact that he's living amongst a cat. If you didn't know, we have a 2-year-old Dalmatian and he's obviously a big boy. Dalmatians are full of energy. We think it's going well. We think based on his personality it should go well, but we just want to make sure we're doing it right and that we get the best outcome of it. So for now it's just scent swapping, and then eventually we will start to introduce them a little bit more. Just little and often. They have met once and the dog tried to lick his poorly eye. So that was apparently a good sign. We're not rushing that, just taking our time. But yes, back to the vlog. I really need to make a to-do list, but off the top of my head there's a few things that I've got to do. I recently made up some more hooks. So these are the hooks that I have made. There is a frog one, a sunflower one, and then this little leaf one. The way I make hooks is you pick the topper of the hook and then I customize the beads on it so they're different every time. I want to take some of these to my markets. I might not be able to take them to the market this Saturday because I've got to figure out how I'm going to display these, whether I'm going to put them in individual packets or whether I'm going to put them in pots. But if I put them in pots, then I need to get something that I can like fit around it so that they can all be labelled with the price that they are and the hook size that they are because the beads cover the size that they have printed on it. I do need to kind of work that out, but these might not be coming with me to this market, but I am hoping that they will come to the next markets. And I'm also hoping that I can put these in the shops as well, because I am planning to with the bag. I am going to message the person that owns the shops that are stocking and see if it's okay for me to bring these along. I imagine they will be. No one else does crochet hooks, so I imagine it will be, but I obviously will have to ask. So yeah, there's that. I've got a few admin bits to do. Mister, get out of the bin! He was so calm, and then I gave him a scrunchie thing. He plays with the scrunchie, but then he's also like running around the whole room because he's going crazy about it. Yes, I have also got some admin bits to do, so I will be doing a to-do list. Now, before I do that, I'm going to show you this parcel that I've got here. I know what this parcel is. This is some crochet kits that I have been sent by another company. So I thought we'd open them together. The plan is to open these and make some content around them and then post them on my social media. That was the sort of collaboration that we were doing. So I have 2 crochet kits here with me right now, sent by Hi Crochet. I will be doing some short form content around these crochet kits. Unfortunately, this one is a Halloween one and it has arrived late. It just took a little bit too long for it to arrive. So I'm just going to contact them to confirm whether I should still do this one or not, or whether I kind of leave it for next year. I'm not 100% sure, but I do have this one as well. This is a piggy donut. Oh, there's someone right outside my window. Everything that you need is in this kit, and it's a donut with a little spring here with a pig, so the head like wobbles. I'm really hoping that once I've made this, I'll be able to sit it in my car because I think it would look really cool on the dashboard. They asked me what I wanted and I chose this pig because my daughter kept saying pig all the time because it was a new word and that's what young kids do. So I thought if I made this and put it in the car, that'd be great. I don't think I'll be making them in this video, but we will see. If you are interested in these crochet kits, they have a lot of these donut-like crochet kit. There is also this one as well, which is some little pumpkins or like witch pumpkins. Obviously Halloween is now over, but they might sell them all year round. So if you are interested in any of these crochet kits, I will leave a discount code that I've got for 10% off. It's just a discount code. I don't get any commission from it, but you just get 10% off of any of these crochet kits. As soon as I actually make them, I will definitely show you what it looks like and give you a little review on them as well. Now that I have showed you the crochet kits, I am going to get on with some work. I'm going to start with looking at my to-do list, probably adding to my to-do list as well, and then just getting on. Right, you've gone crazy. You can't play with the wires. Pressing buttons. Something tells me you're going to make my work life more entertaining, but also more distracting. Oh, that's beautiful there. Hey, mister. You come out your shell a lot. You're distracting me so much. I think this vlog is mostly just going to be you distracting me. So now I'm just need to edit a reel because it is Wednesday. I usually upload on a Tuesday and Hello. So it is currently Wednesday and I usually upload on a Tuesday and I didn't upload yesterday. So yeah, I need to get on with that and edit that and get that up today. I'm just trying to like not to be too harsh on myself with uploading on social media. I had such a good routine for it previously, but recently I've just not been able to do it. There is a lot on at the minute, especially with market season coming up. Hello, mister. He's behind me on the chair now. I need to remember that I have done some good things. I have made quite a lot of stock for my markets. I have been able to restock in the shops as well, like keeping on top of that. And various other things that I've been doing. So yeah, some things are going to slip sometimes, and that's okay. As long as I get at least 2 reels up a week at the moment, if they're on different days to what I plan, usually I like to have them on a Tuesday or Thursday. If they're on different days, then that's fine. I will try my best to get back into the routine in the new year when I don't have any markets or when my markets end. My markets finish in mid-December, but then I want to spend some time with my family over Christmas. So it will be in the new year that I will try get back into that again, and I'll try up my posting quantities and try and post more too. So I am just having a look at how I am going to package the crochet hooks that I sell. I already sell them online, but I've not sold them in the shops before or at markets. Or no, actually, at the end of last year I was selling them at some markets that I went to and they did okay. They weren't amazing, but like I did sell a few of them. So I wanted to bring them back this year for the festive period because often people come and look at my stall but they're already crocheters or they know someone that's crocheting. So yeah, that's the plan. I want to take them there and then also just have a little sign that says if you want to buy online, there's lots more designs and more hook sizes as well. So just to like bring attention to the crochet hooks that I do, because I only sell them online and I don't promote them very often either. So yeah, I thought that would be really good. The options that I've got, sorry, the cat is right in front of me. Yeah, the options that I've got is either to put the crochet hooks in like a plastic packaging that you would like find pens in, I guess. That's what I'm kind of searching for, like pen packaging, and it's what I've seen other crocheters put theirs in. But even though it's clear packaging, it's like it just puts this film like obviously over it, or you put it into like the little bag. But I don't know what it is. I just don't think it would really go with the vibe that I've sort of got, because obviously none of my plushies are in packaging, and people can hold them and everything, and as much as I would be able to like hang them on the like the metal cages that I've got in my display, which would be good. The cat is playing with my dreadlock. Bang! Ah! Bang! Mama's here! It's Mama's here! Fang is trying to push me off the chair now. But yeah, anyway, what was I saying? Can't seem to find anything that would really go with my display. The thing is that I like people to be able to touch and hold the items so they can feel them, especially when it's crochet hooks. If they're a crocheter themselves, they might want to like sort of grip it and see if it would really work for them. And a lot of these like pen clear like packaging is all holographic, which just does not go with my theme. So I'm thinking of like putting a swing tag over the items, because I want to make sure that it's at least labelled with the size that it is, because if I put them in different pots and arrange them in a certain way, I just know that someone is going to pick it up and then put it in a different place. So as much as when I look closely I can obviously tell the different Bang! As much as when I look closely I can tell the difference in the sizes, if someone puts it down in the wrong place and then someone wants a hook of a particular size and one is in the wrong place, they might pick up the wrong hook, and you know, when I'm like busy and just making a sale, I may not notice that it's the wrong hook. Also, if I don't realise the size that they're trying to buy, I may not notice, and they may not notice. So to avoid that, I want them all labelled individually with the size they are. So I'm thinking of doing like a little swing tag, but then I need to think of how I'm going to display them on the table at markets and how I will display them based on what my current displays are at the shops that I stock in. Yeah, I need to think about how they're going to be displayed, because at the markets, it would be easier to put them in packaging and then hang them up so that I'm taking up less table space, and then I don't have to try and find table space. But then in the shops, it would be better to probably have them laid out or have them like in pots and stuff. So yeah, for me, I think putting a little swing tag on them would be the best, because I think it'd be easier to tie it into my table display and things like that. But I have looked and I know what I will do if I do the swing tags. I will just cut out the thing myself. So yes, that is what I'm working with. It's not 100% the plan, but it's what I'm going with right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask my partner for advice, what he thinks. I'll probably ask my mum for advice. I always like to ask people advice when it comes to things like this. Yeah, on the ideas of how to display them and stuff like that. And then maybe try a swing tag, and how I would attach it onto it without it being too tight that people struggle to get it off. But I'm probably going to give that a bit of a break at the moment. I'm going to think on that, and then I'm going to email the person that owns the shops that I stock my items in to make sure that it's okay for me to bring the crochet hooks, because to be fair, they have a market on the 10th, which is this Sunday, which I'm not involved in because I had already had quite a lot of markets planned when I heard about these ones, and I didn't want to oversubscribe myself with markets. So I won't be vending at this one, but I might go and have a look round, because there are a few businesses that are going to be there that I really like. For example, Artie's Den, I'm pretty sure they are going to be there, and Elska is where one of the shops is that I stock in, so I can go and take a few Christmas items there as well, and also just have a little look around the market on the Sunday, since we don't have much planned. My brain is a bit busy. I think it's because I've got Fang, like not now, he's jumped off now that I'm talking, but like I've had him on my lap and he's really distracting me. I need to get on with some work, but I'm going to think about that and get on with a few other little bits first, and then I will finalise my decision on that. I have just been testing out putting some little tags onto the crochet hook. So obviously I wouldn't use a black thread, I'll probably use like a white thread or something. I'm basically just like looping it around itself, because I'm really sorry, the cat is going crazy. Currently playing with the organza bags that you get from Wool Warehouse. He's found them like slightly hanging out of the drawer, and now he's pulling them out. But yeah, so this I think is what I'm going to go with, is having a little tag like this. And on this tag I will have the hook size and the price, and then for the shops I will obviously have my HBC number. It obviously won't be like a black thread because that's a bit of an eyesore. I'll have like a white thread, probably will go best, and something a little bit thinner as well than this, because this is just some cotton yarn. But yeah, I think this is what I'm gonna have to go for. I'm still not really like 100% happy with it. I'm gonna make this tag smaller. Oh, my mum's here. Sorry, my mum came to get some more milk for my son. But yeah, I can't remember exactly what I was saying. I think I said I'd like this little tag to be a little bit smaller, and the thread to be a different colour and a little shorter as well. But I think this is kind of my only option. Like, I could put them in the little bags, but I just feel like they're such an eyesore. Not stand out in a good way. Like, I want everything to be cohesive. I don't want them to be hidden, but I want everything in my stall and in the shops to look cohesive and look like they go together, rather than these things like it's not really bulky packaging, but I feel like it is. And if they were like this and either in pots or laid out on the table, then at least people could look through them a lot easier. If they were on hooks, then you'd kind of have to look behind them and things like that. So yeah, I think this is the best option. Like I said, it's not an amazing option, but of the options that I can think of that I've got right now, this is what I think I will go for, because it also means that people can pick them up and, you know, like hold them and stuff and see if it seems comfortable. So yeah, that is what I'm going to go for. So I'm going to send a picture of this to my partner and see what he thinks, and then I think I'm going to email Nicola, who is the owner of the shops that are stocking, and see if these would be okay to have in the shops. So I am currently just trying to upload my YouTube video clips onto CapCut, still currently editing on my iPad, as the video I'm trying to edit was what was filmed on my phone. I think this is only the second video that I am filming on the new camera that I've got, but as you would have seen, I was making some crochet hooks, so I just thought I'd show you the crochet hooks that I made. So I did show you 3 different designs that I had: the frogs, the leaf and the sunflowers. So they're the ones that I'm going to take to markets, because I've got a lot of that stock, purposefully because I wanted to make one of each size per design. So I wanted to make each crochet hook size that I offer, I wanted each of them to have a froggy one. So I showed you the one I made before. This is on a 4.5 hook, and then I've got these two here. This one is a 4mm hook and this is a 5mm hook. So the only ones I've got left to do is 3 and 3.5. So yeah, they still need gluing because I haven't glued them into place yet, but I've just got these for now. So these are 3 of the froggy ones that I'm going to be doing. But yes, the one that I had before was this one. So this is a 4.5. And then I've got a 4mm one as well, hoping that that focuses because I'm still getting used to this camera. And then I've got a 5mm one as well. And then lastly, I made some sunflower ones. So this was the original one that I made in a 4.5mm, and then I've got this one is a 4mm, so got a nice like pearl one here, which I thought was nice. And then I've got this in a 5mm as well. If you do order from our website and you want to just leave something in orders notes, I will try my best to accommodate what you might be wanting, especially if there's like a colour you particularly don't want, then I would recommend putting that in the order notes. But obviously they're all themed. Like I'm not going to put like a bright pink one in a sunflower one unless you specifically ask for it. So yeah, I'm very happy with those. I've got a 4, a 4.5 and a 5 in all of these now, and then I will at some point make a 3 and a 3.5 in all of these as well. And that is what I will start with by taking those to the market on Saturday. Hopefully I have time to finalise that and everything. If not, then I'll just take them to the market afterwards, and also take them to the shops when I go there to restock them. Which does remind me, I am going to send Nicola an email now, and then I will see what else I've got to get on with. I think it's just making plushies, which I've already got good numbers of plushies for one market, but as I've said, this is the market season starting, the festive market season starting, so I just need to make sure that I've got a lot of duplicates of everything, because I'm assuming that this market will go relatively well. My predictions are that I'm going to make probably around the £300 mark. Last time I went, I think I made somewhere between £350 and £400 at this market, and obviously it's getting close to Christmas, so I would predict it would still be quite busy, but it is the week before the Nottingham Christmas market opens, so then I have this bit of a feeling that people are waiting to go into the city until the Christmas market is open, so may not be as busy, but I'm still hoping that people are thinking about Christmas shopping and will come along and hopefully have started purchasing things for Christmas. I know a lot of people, like in the shops that I stock in, some customers are saying that they're going to come back for Christmas shopping. They're not quite started Christmas shopping yet, but yeah, I am hoping to make around the £300 mark, maybe between like £250 and £300 I'd be happy with. This is, I think the store fee's around like £55 or something, I'm not 100% sure, but most of the stores that I go to are between like £40 and £60. I need to make like at least around £180–200, but because I've been to this one before and I know that it's quite a popular one, I am hoping to make £250–300. If I make more than that, I will be very happy, of course, but I will also panic a little bit because then I've got the 2 markets the weekend after that, so I need to make sure that I've got plenty of stock, so that I've got backups of backups of backups because of the weekend afterwards. So I am prepared for this market already. I would like to think I'm quite prepared for this market, apart from hopefully getting the crochet hooks done if I can, but it's not a priority right now. The priority is making sure that I've got extra stock so that anything that I sell at this market, I've got a backup for it, and I can make sure that I've got enough stock to fill 2 market displays the weekend afterwards. One is just a 6-foot table, and the other is a 3 metre by 3 metre like shed type thing. I don't know if they call them huts, I'm not 100% sure, which will have 2 tables inside. So I essentially need to be able to fill 3 tables of stock on one weekend. A little bit nervous, but I'm just going to do my best, and I have to remind myself that that's all I can do. I can do my best, and I can make as much as I can. But yeah, if I sell out of it all, then it's a good problem to have. It's not ideal, but it's one of the better problems that you could have. I'm going to get on with emailing Nicola and then probably making some more stock.
I think we was trying to, and cut up so that it's like pitch fat, finally, 20%. Was that its purpose to make this neckline? It's not.
So I emailed Nicola and she literally got back to me within minutes and said yes to everything I asked, because I asked about the crochet hooks and also just about changing my space in the Elska shop. I'm hoping that I'll be able to get there on Sunday to go take some crochet hooks, even though I have some more designs coming next week, but they have a market on Sunday at Elska, and I'd just like to go anyway because I enjoy browsing the markets even when I am not vending at markets. So yeah, I think I will be going then, and I will be taking some crochet hooks with me and also a little bit of Christmas stock. I've made some penguins and some gingerbread men. I've definitely showed them in my last video or the video before. So yeah, I want to take some of those, so there's some Christmas stock. I have therefore been making a little sign to go next to the crochet hooks in the shop, but also I'll make a very similar one to go on my display at the market as well. I just need to change a little bit of the wording. I'll just show you the design. So this is what I've just come up with. Just a little graphic up there. I didn't want anything too much, and then also my brand colours as in like a border on it, just the crochet hooks, a little bit about them, and then also that I have more designs and sizes available on my website, and you can also get them included on more hooks. And then that if they find a design on my website that they'd like, they can either order on the website or they can order it in store, and then I've got a QR code that literally would take you straight to this section on my website. I just need to also add the hooks and then also the new designs that I've got next week as well. I will actually, maybe I'll write the price on this as well. I'm pretty happy with this. I've just sent it to my partner so he can check the wording for me. I'll just edit this bit down here about how if you see a design on the website you like, then please order online for when I'm at the market, because, well, they could make a custom order with me, but they would still have to pay for the shipping anyway, so it's probably best that they just do it on the website. I'll duplicate that and just edit that. Looks like I will be taking them to this weekend's market after all. I'll only have a few designs, but that's fine. I'm okay with that. I am sat on the edge of my chair because my cat is currently... Can you see him? He's sat like that on my chair. He was just having a nap, but I think I just woke him up. Hi, mister. So, I can't sit on my chair properly because I don't want to move him. Hello. I have not actually eaten yet today, which isn't great. Actually, no. I had a bit of cake when I went to coffee morning. I got some cakes from the coffee morning that I went to today. Oh, I can't fit on the chair. But yeah, I went to the coffee morning and had some cake. But that's the only thing I've had, and it is currently 5 to 4. My partner will be home in about an hour. My kids will actually also be home very shortly, so I'm gonna go eat, and then I might not see you until later this evening because I've just got a few family bits and stuff to do. If not, I will see you tomorrow during nap time, and if nap time doesn't go to plan, then I will see you on Friday. I guess we'll see where we'll be in the next clip. Hello, so today is Friday, so there is one day until the market. Sorry if you can hear the cat running around in the room. He's going a little bit wappy at the moment. Bang! He's just climbing over everything at the minute, so sorry if you can hear that. No, you can't drink my tea. Anyway, I have obviously a lot to do until the market tomorrow. Tomorrow is the Craft and Flea event that I have got. It is 11 till 5 and it is in Nottingham. Bang! Need to get your cat tree in here. So yeah, we've got a lot to do. I need to tag all of my items. I obviously need to start packing the car. I always pack so much of the car the day before. I need to make a sign for the penguins because they don't have a sign, because I have multiple of the item, and because they're one of the smaller items, I will have a sign. Even though all my items are individually tagged, if I have multiple of the same item, I will have a sign for it. So like with my turtles and my octopus and things like that. So I need to make a sign for the penguins, and I have created a sign for the hooks. I just need to change some of the wording because that's based on them being in the shops, and get that printed off because I have some picture frames arriving today. They're my must-dos for today. I am also hoping that I can finish a elephant that I have started. So I have started the feet. It's not stuffed, so I'll just chop the top off and I'll do that later, and I've started the head as well. It's because I was just doing that downstairs whilst I was just chilling this morning because I wanted to say hello. Yeah, I was doing that this morning whilst I was just chilling because the kids were playing pretty independently and I'd finished my jobs by then. So I was doing that this morning and got pretty far with it. So if I have time, I'm hoping to finish that, and if I have some more time, I'm hoping to make a few more penguins, maybe like 3 to 5 more penguins. I've currently got 10, so I think that's okay for the one market. I don't have anything that I desperately need to make, so what I'm doing is I'm just kind of going on my lowest quantities and then making them because I've got more events coming up. And then I've got a few other little bits and bobs that I'm hoping that I can do but may not be able to. It is Friday at 1 p.m. My daughter is currently swimming and my son is sleeping, and then later my son goes swimming. I'm hoping my daughter will still be asleep by then. So I'm going to get done as much as I can because I may only have a few hours to do the majority of this stuff, and then it would be the evening. So I'm going to start off by tagging all the items in this bag down here. I'm going to show you how full this bag is. So this bag is full to the brim of items. I'm not sure if I showed you. No, I must not have. I did a boy Christmas bunny. He's got a little bow tie. I thought that was so cute. Definitely have showed you the girl Christmas bunny, and then I've got a lot of T-Rex, a lot of small items, penguins, axolotls, duckies in frog hats, chubby frogs. I've got a few octos. I've only got 10 octos in total. But I am considering not doing octos anymore because I don't enjoy them that much. I just like to switch around the small items that I do every now and then. So I am considering taking out the octos. So I'm just gonna try and sell the 10 that I've got and then see where that takes us, and then see how I feel after that. But I don't think I want to make any more. I just want to focus on the other things for a bit. So yeah, I'm gonna get cracking on with that. I do have a parcel coming at some point between now and 2. It's currently 1. I think I've already said that though. It's a new tripod because I didn't really like the other one. I think that'd be better when I'm like outside or when I'm feeling confident enough to film myself like setting up at markets and stuff. But whilst I'm in the office, especially because I've got a small office, the taller you make the stand, the wider the legs go. So I wanted one that like the bottom opens up and then the stand just extends. So I've got that. I've got a square terminal coming. So I'm going to start cracking on with tagging up my items, and then we'll see what we get up to after that. I was trying to film a reel when I was tagging up the items. I've just had to stop because Fang is just far too involved. Like I can't focus on what he's doing and then also like recording the reel as well. But yeah, he's really enjoying what I'm doing and playing with the pen and everything else, and having cuddles and stuff. So what I'm going to do is stop recording and I'm going to print off some of the signs and sort out some signs and stuff, and then if needs be I will finish off the tagging later when I can get my partner to help me when we're downstairs again. But yes, this task is just taking far too long because Fang is desperate for attention, aren't you, little mister? I don't know if you can hear him purring, but he is currently purring away and really enjoying himself. Don't want to like take him downstairs or anything because he's enjoying himself. But yeah, I'm going to get some other tasks done first that would be easier to do with a kitty cat around, where I can probably like put him on my knee and just do some things on the computer and not have to worry about keep moving the camera to get different angles and stuff. So yeah, that is the plan for the moment. Beautiful boy. I love spending time with him. We're having such a good time. You're such a happy boy, aren't you? You're such a happy kitty cat. I can't believe that we found him in the middle of the road like just over a week ago, and they believed that he'd been a stray his whole life. And how he is now, like he's really come out of his shell. He's so happy and yeah, I just can't believe it. But I do need to get on with work, so I'm just going to get on with something else for now and check in with you later on. Just had some Amazon parcels, so I thought I'd open them with you. Most of these are business related things. Oh, this is not business related. This is Mr. Laser pen. That's a little butterfly. Oh, I don't think you can see it because it's not focusing off, but it's a little butterfly. My son is just waking up, so that's why you might be able to hear him, but my partner will be getting him just in a moment. That's so good actually, that is so good. Everything in this box is packaged individually. They're so much smaller than they look. So I bought these clear pots, basically just to put crochet hooks into, so they can just be in these pots on the table, and then I'll label each of them with the size that is in there. Each hook will be individually labelled anyway, like I showed you. Hello, little mister. I have been blessed with a cup of tea by my partner. So I bought 12 of these in total because I've got 5. They came in packs of 4, and I've got 5 different hook sizes that I do, and they just came in packs of 4. So I needed 5 pots for my market display, and then also for my the shops that are stocking. I'm just doing it for one for now because I'm gonna go there on Sunday, and then the other one I will do at my next chance to do so, or I might just kind of see how they do at one of the shops and then see about introducing them to the next one. I am still being a little bit quiet because my daughter is asleep now. I need like a wide lens because my room is so small, so you can either see me or you can see what I'm doing. So I've got some glue for my hooks because I needed some more glue. I can't remember what this was. So I've got the tripod here. Oh wait, no, I remember now. They are the picture frames, so I'll have a look at those in a moment. Nice new tripod. So with this tripod, it opens at the bottom and then it extends upwards. So it opens at the bottom, and then these are what let you kind of extend upwards. You can kind of stop it at any point, and there's 3 of those, so it can be quite tall. Whereas my other one, the legs extend out. As you make it taller, the legs get wider and wider and wider, which is a little bit inconvenient in my office. If I'm completely honest, something like this is much better, and it's also easier to adjust the height a lot differently. Like you could stop it there or you could do it all the way. And whereas with the other ones, because there's 3 legs, you'd have to match them all up pretty perfectly for it to be balanced and everything. So I'm very happy with that. The last thing are these, and this will be the photo frame. So I thought I'd just explain my idea with the photo frames. Honestly, I've never really been a cat person, but this cat, so cute, so distracting. 3 photo frames here. Basically, my plan is to put a little sign in these. You're pressing buttons and you're about to print it again. Bang. So what I've done is I've actually used my mum bin printer because I couldn't work out how to size it properly on the normal HP printer that I have, and the colours were just off. What I've done is I've printed a label and I've just resized it. So this side bit and a little bit of the top will get chopped off, and then I'm going to stick it down on a yellow piece of card so that it's got a yellow border, and then I'm going to put that in this photo frame, so hopefully that goes well. But yeah, I decided to use the mum bin printer instead and just do it that way because I find it easier. I find the label printer way easier to work than the actual printer. It's just that obviously it's thermal, so it only prints in black and white, so instead I'm just going to use a yellow card for background. So I'm going to get on with doing that, so then that's done after I've tidied up the office.
I've had really late nights for the past couple of days. Actually, no, I was asleep in order for my cat not to wake me up. This is my way office because it's giving cozy vibes. I have a candle. Daily night hot chocolate cones. Pair with that ginger.
So this is the frame. You actually can't really see much of the yellow border after all, but I'm still quite happy with it. That was a really easy way to do it, especially because I couldn't work my printer by just using the label printer. So if you don't have a printer at home, but you do have a label printer, just use that and put the label onto a piece of card instead. That is what I do with quite a few bits that I do. So yeah. Hello, so it has been a few days since the Craft and Flea event that I did. I am hoping that the audio is okay in this clip. If not, then you won't be seeing this. So yeah, you might be able to tell that I've got a microphone on here. I actually bought these specifically for events so that I could update you when I'm at events and stuff, and not really hear as much background noise. I didn't use these on Saturday, as you would have seen. I was still a little bit anxious to try out vlogging with my camera because it's a lot bigger than my phone. I was quite anxious before when I was using my phone, but I'm trying to get there, but I just couldn't do it this weekend. But I am using these right now because you might have been able to tell in my previous clips that you can just hear my cat running around all the time, and you can hear him playing with stuff and things like that. He is now sat on my knee and he is purring away. And I'm hoping that you can't hear that and you can mostly hear me. So we will see how these go, and yeah, and if they're worth it. And if they're worth it, then I will let you know. So I am coming to you, of course, with a breakdown of the event like I always do. So I thought we would just get straight into it. This event was the Craft and Flea event in Nottingham. I have done this event once before. I think I did it in July, and it is now November. It went really well the first time, and I can confirm it went well the second time, but I'm going to break down the whole thing for you. I instinctively wrote all my stats down, and have come to realise that I don't need to do that because now that I've got a camera, I've got my phone, so I can just read it straight off there. So this event was from 11 a.m. till 5 p.m. at the St Mary's Church in Nottingham. It was a Craft and Flea event. I have done the Craft and Flea in Nottingham once before and it went pretty well for me, so I was hoping for another successful day, of course. But a few things to note. So on this day I made 34 sales and I sold 48 items, so that was pretty great. I mean, I don't really think about how many sales I made and how many items I made, but I know that some people are interested in that, so I like to share. But yeah, now to get into the bestsellers. My third bestseller were axolotls. I sold 9 axolotls and made £69 from axolotls. Very happy with that. Axolotls are usually in the top 3. To be fair, they're actually usually the bestseller, but they wasn't this time, so they were the third bestseller. The second bestseller were chubby frogs, and I sold 7 of those and made £70 from selling those. I am really sorry if you now can hear the cat purring because he's literally sat right on my knee, so he's right next to the microphone. But I'm hoping that because the microphone is supposed to be like more direct, that you can't really hear it that much. But yeah, sorry you can't see him, but yeah, he's being so cute and he's sat on my lap right now. But yes, and then finally the first bestseller at this event were duckies and frog hats, which I'm not particularly surprised at. I sold 14 duckies and frog hats and I made £107.50 from selling these duckies and frog hats. I sell them and the axolotls for £8 each, but I do a £2 for £15 deal, which is why they are not a multiple of 8. It means that some people bought them on the deal. But yeah, to make £107 and to sell 14 duckies and frog hats at one event in one day is crazy to me. I'm very happy with that. If you have watched my previous videos, I have mentioned before that I thought the duckies and frog hats would be great sellers if I just made more of them. Previously, when taking them to events, I often didn't make enough of them. I'd make like maybe 6 or 10, but this time I think I took 25 duckies and frog hats with me and sold 14, and I also did trade one of them as well. I traded with a business called In a Box. They are like an invisible disability illness advocate type business, so they sell pins and stickers and various little things like that, and I bought a few things from them. Also traded a pin for a ducky and a frog hat because they were selling their pins for £8 and I sold my duckies and frog hats for £8. So yeah, we decided to do a trade. So I sold 14 but obviously traded one, so I did get rid of 15 in that event, which I was very happy with. My busiest hour was at 2 o'clock and I made £95 between 2 and 3 o'clock. My second busiest hour was 11 o'clock and I made £85 in that time. With the Craft and Flea event, it is a paid for event, so you get this mad rush right when it opens, and then you also get a mad rush just after lunchtime. So I'm not surprised that they were like my 2 busiest hours. And then it tends to really die off in the last hour. So in between 4 and 5, I made £31, which isn't that bad to be fair. But yeah, it gets pretty dead in that last hour because I guess because people pay to get in, they want to get in as soon as possible, especially for the flea market side of the event. People want to get in and get their things as soon as they can. Some things to take away from this event that I found very interesting. This was the first time I took the hooks, and they were actually my 4th bestseller. I sold 5 hooks at this event, so I made £50 from selling the hooks that I had made, which I was really anxious about because I actually was a little bit in the unknown about whether they'd sell or not. So I was really happy to have sold 5 of them. I sold 2 frog ones, 2 sunflower ones, and 1 of the leaf ones. They were the only 3 designs that I took to this event. I have already ordered some more supplies because I was really surprised. I thought maybe I might sell 1, absolutely 2 at maximum, but I was very happy to have sold 5 of them. So I have already bought some more supplies and we'll be making more of them and we'll be bringing in more designs. I do sell them on my website as well if they are something that you are interested in, but if not, that is okay. I was just really happy that I sold them because they were a brand new product, really. They're not quite a brand new product because I tried to sell them last year, but they were pretty much, they're almost like a brand new product. So yes, I was very happy and impressed with selling those. A few other things to note is that I took 4 gingerbread men with me. 2 had a red bow around them and 2 had a green bow around them. The 2 red ones literally sold within the first 50 minutes of the event being open. So I was really impressed with that, but then I didn't sell any of the green ones. So I'm going to make sure that I make some more gingerbread men, and I'm going to make sure that I've got more with the red bows than the green bows, because I did also hear people making comments about wanting the red one because they'd seen it when they first had a look round, but then when they came back they were both gone. So yeah, the red one seems a lot more popular, so I will definitely be making more of those. And another thing to note, I didn't sell a single penguin, which actually surprised me because when I made and sold the penguins last year, they sold really well. I sold out of them at my events. So yeah, I was very shocked that not a single penguin sold. I have taken some penguins to the shop that I stock in Elska. I've taken all my hooks there that I had left. I had 8 hooks left because I took 13 with me. I have taken them to the shop now, and so I really need to get on with making more hooks for my next events next weekend. But yeah, I took some penguins there and I'm hoping that they sell. But I will still make more penguins because at the Rufford event that I have this weekend, there's a lot more children. I feel like more children would choose the penguins. It was the adults that bought the gingerbread men that I made. But yeah, my highest priced item that sold at this event as well were the gingerbread men, so £15, which was quite surprising because although my bigger items don't sell as well as my smaller items, at an event like the Craft and Flea, usually I do sell. I would say usually I've done it once, but an event like this, with this kind of audience, I usually would sell a bigger item, but didn't this time. So yeah, £15 was the highest profiting item that I made, but overall I made £388. So I can't complain at that at all. Even though none of my big items sold, that's fine. It just means that I really need to focus on my small items this week, whilst I'm making ready for the events that I have this coming weekend. But yeah, I've not got much more to say apart from I am absolutely over the moon with how that went. If I'm honest, I was expecting to make probably around £300 mark, because I've been to that event before and it did well. I made around about what I made last time, maybe a little bit more than I made last time. As I've said, I'm not 100% sure on the figures of last time because I had 2 events on at the same time. You are pairing right into the microphone. Thanks. Yes, sorry. As I was saying, yeah, it's about what I made last time, so I was very happy with it. The goal really was about the £300 mark, so to make £388 was fantastic. Very happy with it. I think the store fee was around £62 or something like that after that. So yeah, really, really good, not bad at all. Very impressed with this event, and I would definitely apply for it again, which I will do next year once more of the Craft and Flea dates are out and that I can apply to them. But yeah, that is all from me. My daughter has just gotten home with her dad from the park, so I best get off now. So thank you so much for watching. I really hope that you enjoyed this video today. I really hope that doing the breakdowns of the events that I do is helpful. I am in no way bragging at all. I am just trying to be helpful because I know that I would have benefited from having a UK crocheter share how much they could make at an event. So it just gives you a bit of insight of the potential that you could have if you wanted to sell your crochet items, or if you are just another small business, the sort of money that you could make at an event. So that is it from me today. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please do give it a like if you liked it. If you've got any thoughts, then do let me know down below, and please subscribe if you want to see my future events, because I will be vlogging the process. More market vlogs and breakdowns are coming because it is the festive period. This event was the first one of the festive season, so I think I've got about 6 more events left for this year, and I will be making sure they're all in upcoming videos. So all of the videos that I've got for the next few weeks to come will be market related, market prep, market breakdowns and things like that. So do make sure that you subscribe so you don't miss my uploads, and thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.